Good morning. This morning, I wanted to talk a little bit about men and mental health therapy and reasons they may want to reconsider any notions about not liking therapy or that they won't get anything out of it, and just to spell a few other misconceptions about men's mental health therapy. My name is Stephanie Korpal, and I own Marble Wellness, which is a group therapy practice in St. Louis, Missouri. We are located in Baldwin, down the street from Queenie Park. So I have worked with men throughout my journey as a therapist. This includes adolescent, teen, young adult men, and then more established men in 20s, 30s, 40s, and even men in their 50s and 60s. And what I will say is that most clients, 13, 43, anything in between, or even outside of that, come in and tell me they're just here for a couple of sessions. And I understand it. I think a lot of people, regardless of why they're coming in, demographics that they're from, come in and think that a few therapy sessions will just stitch them right on up and they'll be good to go. And what I routinely see from the male clients I work with is that they actually end up really enjoying the therapy process. And I think what that is they realize how safe of a space it is. And I know those words and that terminology gets thrown out a lot about therapy, that therapists just create a non-judgmental, safe, therapeutic space for all people, but it is true. It is the pillar of what we do. And I think when men drop into the seat across from me, they are just floored with what that can feel like. And then once they understand how that feels, they become enamored with what it can do. And so with that safe space established and a relationship that really is non-judgmental and just there for them, the work that often comes out of that really is life-changing. So a lot of times we work on communication skills, particularly in romantic partnerships, and those almost immediately upgrade and enhance the romantic relationships they're in. We also often work on adjusting emotional responses, particularly anger, anxiety, depression, a lot of things that don't really get talked about in men's personal life become something that is much easier to explore, much less intimidating to talk about, and then confront and ultimately change. And when I see my male clients doing that work, I will be honest, it usually goes very quickly. And once they also see that work changing and their emotional day-to-day world changing, the next layer of things that we decide to get into is also really exciting for them because it's things they maybe just thought they had to accept. And once they realize all of these other changes that took place and that it actually didn't take pushing a boulder uphill for 3 years in order for those changes to be implemented, they become much more likely to open up other elements of their life that they've maybe not even fully embraced as a struggle. They just thought it was something they had to automatically accept. I will also say that a lot of my male clients end up having a lot more fun in therapy than what they expect. So I'll be honest, I've talked about, funny memes. Stand-up comedy is a common one I talk about, and just other topics that aren't necessarily laden with emotional speak or getting in touch with your feelings. So therapy also has the opportunity to be light and fun, and being able to work with your therapist in that way lays a lot of groundwork for the safety of the harder work. We have wonderful therapists at Marble Wellness that do have training for men's mental health. We also have a male therapist if the male-to-male relationship dynamic feels better for you as a man looking for therapy. But I just really want to encourage you, whether you are a dad that's maybe struggling with changes that come from taking on family life, maybe some paternal postpartum depression, which is a real thing, or someone who is not going through family changes, might be going through a different life transition, maybe an adult man who isn't married, doesn't have kids, but wants both. Any number of things that have been just kind of weighing on you, making you feel not so good, we're here for you. feel free to reach out. Our admin can answer any questions for you, get you partnered with the best fit, and help you get started today on feeling better as quickly as we can make happen. Our phone number is 636-234-3052, and our website is www.marblewellness.com. Poke around on there, read our services, check out any blogs. Feel free to read our therapist bios, and then reach out to get started so we can partner with you and get those goals achieved. Thank you. Have a great day.